Hi, my name is Devin Taylor Rose. I'm a sophomore at Malone University, and today I'll be telling you a little bit about one of my favorite pieces of media. The type of media that I chose is a YouTube video, and the reason that I chose it is because I really like military history, and I've been watching this content creator for a few years now, and I feel he does a really good job at portraying military history. The piece of media that I picked is America's Ace of Aces, Richard Bong. The creator of this video is the Fat Electrician on YouTube, and this video is about the life and career of Richard Ira Bong, aka Dick Bong, in his time in the legendary P-38 Lightning. His story would start on September 24th of 1920 when he would be born in Poplar, Wisconsin. He would fall in love with planes by the age of 8 years old, where he would study and obsess over aviation. One of the people he looked up to was Eddie Rickenbacker, a World War I legend. He would end up going to college in Superior, Wisconsin to get his associate's degree so he could become a fighter pilot. But during his first year at University of Wisconsin Superior, the Civil Aeronautics Act would pass, and it just so happened the University of Wisconsin Superior was one of the first schools to receive the program. And he just so happened to be one of the first people to be actually accepted into the program. Once he graduated from that program, he would then join the military to become a fighter pilot and go through training. While he was in training to be a pilot, Pearl Harbor would happen, and he would get pushed through training so that he could train the incoming pilots because he was one of the most experienced pilots in the military at the time. He was training on the T-6 Texan, which was a very out-of-date plane, and one day, a fighter pilot in the P-38 Lightning showed up at the airstrip he was on and asked for more training. Dick obliged, and he beat this P-38 pilot in every way imaginable, and this P-38 pilot went to his chain of command and recommended that he be transferred to be a fighter pilot elsewhere. Dick got transferred under the command of General Kinney, where he would be trained as a P-38 pilot and excel really well in training. During his time in training, General Kinney would get transferred into the Pacific Theater to be under command of the Pacific Theater for all aviation. And he asked that one pilot be transferred with him, and that pilot was Richard Bong. When Richard Bong got to the Pacific Theater, he would learn under Thomas Lynch, another ace at that time, and he would soon become a very good pilot in the Pacific Theater. In December of 1944, Dick Bong would be awarded the Medal of Honor. January, he would get out of the military, and by February, he would marry his girlfriend Marge. Sadly, on August 6th of 1945, Dick Bong would die during his 12th test flight of the P-80 Shooting Star. This would bring the end to the life and career of the legendary pilot Dick Bong, who was responsible for shooting down 40 confirmed enemy planes. That does not count his probables, and that does not count the enemies that he would give away to his teammates. I think the intended effect of this video was for people to understand the life of people like Dick Bong and what they may go through and why they may do the things they do, and that it's not always about glory. For some people, it's more about keeping others safe and doing the right thing. All in all, this was a summarization of the video America's Ace of Aces, Richard Bong by the Fat Electrician on YouTube. If you liked this piece of media, I would recommend that you check it out. Let me know your thoughts. Other than that, have a great day.